If you look down inside, you'll see a purple wire coming off some breakers. This is a great place to grab constant 12-volt power from. Over here, near the solenoid, we've got a white and black wire that comes off of a terminal block and heads down towards the rear door buzzer there. This white and black wire in Bluebirds is pretty much always the accessory feed to the buzzer. So what we do is we cut this white and black wire and we install a diode onto it with the gray stripe facing towards the buzzer, as you can see there. The yellow wire gets connected to the other side of the diode. We do it this way for two reasons. The diode isolates the buzzer, the feed wire to it, and also the yellow wire then gets its accessory power feed needed by the system. So we can do all of this with just two butt connectors. An excellent place to connect the orange wire from the child reminder system is onto the indicator light on the panel that carries the signal for the red warning lights being turned on. Simply tap into the feed wire for that, and it'll feed 12 volts to the orange wire when the warning lights have been used. On the back of the warning light switch was a gray wire number 115. We determined that this carries the signal for the interior lights. So we cut this wire and we install the gray wire from the child reminder back towards the warning light, or towards the interior light switch. The green wire from the child reminder gets connected to the other end of the wire, which heads off towards the interior lights. The red and black wire coming off of the buzzer is the negative side. And because Bluebird shares the wire for all their emergency exits, we use the diode sniffer. So the black and gray wire from the child reminder gets installed onto this red and black wire coming from the buzzer, and you need to install the diode sniffer on the back door. This particular bus has an air door with a switch that is not activated by mechanical position of the service door. It's actually activated by the switch on the dash. So we need to install the optional ADK1 system in this bus. So the violet wire gets an extension wire attached to it. This extension wire runs over to the header above the service door. If this air door system did not need the ADK, and the installation instructions tell you how to determine this, this violet wire would simply be connected to the door input on the warning light flasher. And looking up underneath the steering column, attach the blue wire to the horn wire for the bus. This, in the international style, is typically a gray wire. We've seen it other colors, including pink, and I think even some buses it's been yellow. But in any case, it's always been circuit number 85A, and it will have a black connector of its own. This particular bus has an international chassis, which means that we have a grounding type horn. So we've got the red and white horn polarity wire and the black wire tied together and then sent to ground. So in a Bluebird, at the back door to install the diode sniffer on the red and black wire. The red and black wire comes out of the back of the bus, comes into a first diode, out of the first diode, into the second diode, out of the second diode, and into the switch. Also in a Bluebird at the back door, you need to install an isolation diode on the positive wire feeding the rear door. Right there, gray stripe towards the buzzer. On the diode sniffer, the diodes, the gray stripes, are both facing towards the rear door switch.